YouTube, what's happening? How live performance helped me define who I am. We all go through it. I think we all go through it in life. Most of us, we trying to search who are we in life. We take so many paths. We take the Christian path. We'll take police academy. Uh, going through the army. All in search of just finding where we belong and get some sense of identity. And for so long, man, I'm trying to find who I am. I'm lost in this world too. Growing up in Alabama, half black Filipino is black and white. I'm in the middle. Of course, I'm on the black side, but even then, they looking at me like, "What are you? You look Mexican, Hawaiian, Indian," and yeah, just finding who I am. But this is my channel is about live performance, music. I don't want to get into. There's so many channels about marketing. There's so many channels about finding your fan base and how to make money and all that. I just want to get to the purity. Go back to that purity of art. Just making art in its purest form, raw. Just putting something out. Just putting out pure expression. And this is channels about my love for performance, live performance with live instrumentation to be exact. And man, my journey with the music, man, it started back when I was in my early 20s. My homeboy came back from college. He was making beats and he wanted someone to spit on his beats. And I had a background of writing some poetry, and I was like, man, I can write poetry and just say it over the beat. What's hard about that? It's very hard. It's almost like acting for real, recording music to capture that emotion and to sound believable. And yeah, I was rapping for like 10 years, on and off, inconsistent, because I could never get the recording process down. But I learned to love the songwriting process. I love that. It drew me in because it just gave me an outlet. And then finding beats that would invoke something inside of me emotionally. Like, I feel this with this. I relate to this beat. I can put something there. But yeah, man, after a while, you know, my homeboy quit making beats, but I still had that knack for recording and trying to put something out. And I always had awareness. That was one thing about me is like I had awareness to know that I sound like everybody else, and I don't want to put this out. This is trash. So that took me all around the city of Birmingham, Alabama, just different recording studios. And for a minute, I had to get comfortable, man. Honestly, I was scared in some places. Some places I would go, man, I ain't know people in there smoking, and this was the studio I was recommended, and shady, but I was just trying to find my sound, and part of that was part of the process, just getting comfortable in different areas. And I tried everything, man. I tried smoking, tried drinking, tried cutting the lights off. I would sit down and recite my lyrics. I even laid down. I think I laid down at one time. I heard you got better breath control when you lay down. It was nothing. And yeah, I just said, to hell with this. To hell with this recording, man. And I was always back and forth just trying to make my own businesses. Cause I was like, man, I definitely not gonna get paid off this music. I ain't gonna make no money off this. So I would start different businesses, and I was on and off with that too. But I would always come back to the music for that songwriting, for that expression. And I got more comfortable over the years, and on and off. I had about a couple of songs I grew to like, and I uploaded them to SoundCloud. And it wasn't until my pops, man, he got sick, and I just reflected on my life. Like I've been stopping and starting so many businesses, all these different career paths. And it's like, man, I keep coming back to this music. Maybe there's something there, and I need to explore that. Why don't I bet on myself? So I just started taking my music. I just few songs I like. There's an open mic close downtown called The Nick, and they host it every Monday night. And I just started signing up. And in that process, I even came to realize, like, even performing my rap songs, like, I was hoping I could find something there in the live performance, and it was probably worse. It just felt mechanical. It's just my mic movement and my hand movement, my gestures, the whole process of getting your phone and plugging the USB cord into your phone, and that file didn't open for your beat. Now you got to search, and people out there looking at you crazy. I was like, man, I'm finna quit this again. Yeah. So it's about like my eighth open mic Monday. I'm a professional quitter. I quit some stuff fast. Probably my eighth open mic. And I was like, man, these my songs, I'm just not feeling my songs performance wise. So I just it's an open mic, so there's other local musicians there. And a few of them, they just play their instruments. They would just jam, live band type stuff. I was like, man, they don't got no vocals. There's a group that went up, and the drummer was just going. I tried to get the drummer attention because the bassists and guitarists, they was in their own world with the groove. And I just wait, like, hey, can I get on that mic? And the drummer, I caught the drummer attention. He's just drumming. Like, yeah, come on. And he's still drumming. And I just got up there, man. And I don't know. I just let go. I let go of all expectations. I let go of needing to impress people, coming up with fire metaphors. I just let the instrument, it was hitting hard. It was kind of some rock type stuff. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I found my sound. You guys see what it is. And I just let the instrument tell me whatever I was feeling through those instruments. It felt like I was just a channel, and I just let go. I was moving everything, screaming everything. Just I forgot the name. I don't even remember the lyrics, but it's the most free I ever felt, and it felt good. It felt like this is what I've been looking for. This is why I'm doing this. And when we was done, it was an empty dance floor, but when we was performing, people started coming in to the dance floor, and people was asking like, "What's our band name? Can we follow you? Like, where did you where did you come from?" And all that. And I'm like, "Man, we made that up. That was just freestyle." And just over time, I was like, I've been chasing that dragon. Like, I love that feeling, a live performance. And ever since then, I dropped my beats, my pre-made raps. I ain't rap in the studio since. Everything been live, bro. Like, this is what I've been looking for. I always gather up the local musicians and just cook something up on the spot at that open mic. And that helped me with my stage presence. And overall, it kind of just helped me to find my sound, find who I was, everything, just letting go. The whole act of just letting go. For so long, in life, we want to impress people, especially with, music, with our lyrics and our singing and everything. Just let go. It taught me that. Live performance with live instrumentation. It taught me to just let go. Be free. Be free to express how you feel. Let the instrument move you. We want to control so many things in life. Sometimes you just gotta be like that driftwood in the river and just let it carry you. And trust. Trust the music. Trust your experiences. Trust the audience. Just trust. It taught me to trust more. Live performance. Trust and let go. It got me back in touch with my inner child as well. Just playfulness. Stop being so serious. Just play. Because the key to owning the audience, I've come to see and what I've heard and through experience, is just having fun. If you having fun, the audience will have fun. When I'm up there rapping my songs, I'm all serious, trying to say every word, every line correct, not miss anything. The audience feels that. And when you just let go, be free, let your inner child come out to play again, the audience feels that. They're very receptive to that. And man, being free, letting that inner child speak and purpose. It gave me purpose. Like I felt. Sometimes I get in the audience, I look at the crowd. If we got a good enough crowd, it's just like, even when you don't have a good enough crowd, this is where I belong. Even the nights that it wasn't nobody there, like this is what I do. This is my purpose. Of course, when more people there, you feel it. It's that energy. It's captivating. And a lot of times, I never thought I'd dance on stage. And it ain't no kind of Chris Brown type dance. It's just I'm compelled to move. When you let go and be free, it's like the Holy Ghost. It just you gonna move. And the audience gonna feel that. The audience gonna feel that. And yeah, man, just over time, I found a group of guys I really meshed with, and we formed a band. We had a quick little thing going, and it's like, man, I want to make these guys look good. I want to give the audience a good time, and most of all, I want to have a good time. Because for so long in life, I'm just listening to other people, and I'm not having fun at all in life. I don't know who I am. I'm just moving through this thing, man. I want to have I want to give Justin his outlet. Let Justin feel some full intent. You know what I'm saying? And I got that with live performance, with live instrumentation. I'm gonna say this, man. Y'all might disagree with me, but I feel like live instruments is like running water. It's like a river. And your beats, your backing tracks, it's like bottled water. You can still jam and all that, and get down and all that to the beats and the computer MIDI type tracks. But it just don't seem to hit the same as live instrumental. That's a human behind that instrument in real time. Whatever they went through that day is coming through that instrument, and you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that. It's water. They both water, but it's water, but it's not water. If you get it, you get it. But yeah, this channel, man, is just really about my love for live performance and just art. Let's get back to just creating. Just get back to expressing. You get caught up with the numbers and things, and that can be exhausting. So, live performance, my love for it, my experience with it, my take on it, it's a it's a dying art these days. Everything online, but you know, for the ones who love what I'm saying and the live performance out there, you'll relate.